whiskey barrel, the other around my team.
I got flipped around again. How you guys doing? Want to show you guys something. Oh, that's right. See if I can't get my earpiece to hook up. Alright, can you hear me? Can you hear me now? So, I want to show you guys a graph. I've been monitoring temperatures and things on this Pitmaker safe. Dub name the Dyno safe. And it's I've been really surprised at the heat retention in this thing. And I'm surprised because when I had a backwoods, that thing just chewed through charcoal. And this is a similar design, but I am seeing the complete opposite. So I'm going to show you guys here a graph. This is from my fireboard, okay? Turn it around here, okay? So what we have here is about 10:15 this morning is when I turned the fireboard on. I loaded the charcoal with the charcoal tray with about 10 pounds of charcoal and some pecan wood, and I just left the vents wide open, and you can see here where it started to rise. And this is when I did my first load. I put in the chuck roast right here, and then you see it drop because I opened the door, and then you see it rise again, and it drops again here because I loaded it with 2 full trays of pork loin, and then it got up to here, and this is where I somewhere in between here I put turkey in, and then I just watched it, and when it got to about 230 degrees I went back there and I closed off the valve to about 1/4 inch, and then you can see it here start to drop a little bit, and when it got to about the 200 I opened it back up to about 50%. And then you can see it climb. Well, when I got to this temperature again, about 230 again, I decided to check on the food and take temperatures, and that's when I seen the pork was already finished, the turkey was ready to wrap, the beef was ready to wrap already. So you see this segment here that looks like this because this is me opening and closing the door, and while I was doing that, just more airflow, hotter fire. So when I close that door, of course it spikes up to about 300. Accidentally left a valve open. By the time I realize it, close that down, it starts to back down. And then around this time here, the turkey was done, the beef was done, closed it off, and shut all the valves down. So for the last hour or so, this is with no airflow at all. This is it closed down, no airflow, and you can see the temperature's dropping, but because of how highly insulated this cooker is, it's going to take a while for that temperature to finally die out. I guarantee you the coals are not even running anymore. There's no airflow right now in that pit. So, what's up, BBQ Warrior? So, that's from today. And I want to show you also yesterday's session. So, this was yesterday's session here, okay? And so basically yesterday I was just burning it in, seasoning it, trying to learn how it reacts to different valve placement. So you can see about right here is when I left. I went to church. I opened it up to about 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch, and it got up to a little bit over 300 degrees, and then I was just going to let it run, okay? So I just left it as is, and this is the decline, okay? This is the decline in temperature from here all the way to 10 o'clock this morning, okay? 10 o'clock this morning, this thing's still sitting at 100 degrees inside, basically. So this is showing me the heat retention in this smoker is phenomenal. And while it's a good thing, it means I really have to be on top of the temperatures, because if I'm not, and if I let them run away, then it's going to be very hard for me to get the temperatures back down. So just a couple of things. What thermometer am I using for this? So this is a Fireboard thermometer here. I love Fireboard stuff. Automatically records data. So I have sessions going all the way back to when I first got this Fireboard. And then it gives you really good details. You can have up to 6 probes. You can label them. You could set all kinds of different alerts and things like that. What's up, Offset Barbecue? I need to get a few of your stickers, bro. This is what I'm looking at, you know. And I know it's not. I'm so used to seeing a temperature go up and then go across and back down, right? Because I use pellet cookers and they're just very steady like that. But when you're using a charcoal wood combo cookers, add a link to the thermometer. I don't know how to do that. At Fireboard. I think it's just Fireboard. Yeah, I'm not that savvy, guys. Just look up at Fireboard, and their logo looks like that. So anyways, very good product. This thing, like I said, been rocking. I cooked 2 chuck roasts, 2 trays of pork loin, and 4 turkey breasts this morning, all in about 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. So let's just say 5 hours. And I used maybe 3 to 4 pounds of charcoal. There you go. There you go, Warrior. Thank you, bud. I used maybe 3 to 4 pounds of charcoal. I'm going to show you guys that too. The tray should be cool enough for me to handle now. So this is the pit right here. It's called a Pit Maker Safe. Alright, so you can see my charcoal tray right here. I had it totally full of charcoal. Okay. This is just Kingsford blue bag coal. Just trying to shake off some of that. So maybe I used half of the coal, so 5 pounds. 5 pounds of coal. So again, pretty impressed with the heat retention. Man, the color on this thing is just beautiful, man. It is just that metallic charcoal. I been very impressed with this thing. Again, it's not the biggest cooker, but you know, anytime you could put four full packers, or you know, 2, 4, 6, 8 full pork butts, you know, anytime you could fit that kind of cooking in here and not really use like a whole lot of fuel. Man, you can see that paint job really good right now. You see it sparkle? Look at that. Look at that. She's pretty. I just hope I could keep her that way. So yeah, very impressed so far. Very impressed so far. So just wanted to come on here and give you guys a rundown of how she's been cooking. And yeah, you get a very distinct good wood flavor. Trust me, you can over smoke with that wood chunks, you know. So you gotta learn how to balance that. But anyhow, I have a big decal I want to put on the side here. I just don't know if I want to put it on there permanently or get it backed with a magnet. So I'm looking for somebody that can maybe back my decal with a magnet. Someone local. But I'll give you a peek at the pork. I've already packaged up this pork here, but this is how I do my meat sales. They're called mod meat sales. So it's all vacuum sealed, nice and tight. This is a 2-pound package right here. This was pre-ordered. So I will package up. I'll package up the beef like that. I'll package up the turkey like that also, and I'll throw it in the freezer and have it available and on hand. But just give you guys one more look in case you haven't seen it yet. There's the beautiful Pitmaker safe, and it is. I'm really liking the results so far. In the next week or so, my Assassin's gravity fed will be here also. So I'm looking forward to that also. So anyhow, you guys take care. God bless. I'm gonna get to work packaging the rest of this meat. This is Dyno Dan. Peace.
I'm still standing here, waiting for my honey. Hope she will come for having much fun. But she's not here, so I drink and I